My name is Ryan Burch. I am 20 years old and I live in Encinitas, California. The waves where I normally surf are generally mushy and small. I don't have a lot of resources here, so I went to the local hardware store and just got pieces that were really thin. They were like an inch thick of just the local wood. It was Douglas fir wood, and I laminated them 2 thick and 3 pieces wide, but the board was only like 18 inches wide. It was pretty heavy, but not heavy enough to be like an Olo board, but not light enough to be like an alaia, and I didn't know what I was doing when I was shaping it, so it was all rolled and all the edges were buttery, and shaped it all with like a hand planer. Even though I had a mechanical planer, I just thought it would be cooler. I have no idea why I did that. I was like, all right, here's my electrical planer. This thing's 12 feet long. It's sitting here in my house forever, but I'm gonna use a little hand tool and just like chisel away at it. And I just sat in my patio and chiseled away at the board for probably like 3 days straight. It was super lame. The thing didn't work at all, but I had so much fun riding it that I was like, well, I guarantee you I can make it work. And finally finished it, and the thing was so flexy. I don't know. I was inspired by previous failure to try to make something that would actually work. The reason behind making it so flexy is because the one that was stiffer, the one before, didn't work at all. So I figured cheaper, just 1 layer of wood, and it'll make something that's extremely flexy. And like the flex thing was kind of inspired by a board that Cyrus Sutton was riding that was super flexy, and it seemed to work really well. And just alaias in general seem to work with a bit of flex, but I just wanted to see how this extreme flex would work. And the bottom is rolled because I let the blank sit at my house so long it bowed one way, and I figured I'd choose the rolled side as opposed to the concave. The board it's pretty unique to ride on, but the whole design thing was just concepts of like how I can make a board that's better for going straight.